I was like, thanks for the heads up. No pun intended. And I was like, I'm not.
Joyhdae.
Ryan.
Virgo season.
Welcome back to your favorite show on your favorite podcast network. Caller, what's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Joyhdae, and I'm calling from Harlem.
Why did I do this? We know. We can hear it. We can hear the Harlem, Joyhdae. What's going on?
I will always rap. Till the day I die. Do you understand me? There's no escaping it. I am good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing splendid. We see you. You got your. I don't know what are you calling this one today? Becky Sue. What we call this?
No.
What we call it?
This one is called Abigail.
Abigail. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks like an
Because
Abigail.
she gives you almost innocent, but there's a little in there, So Abigail. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for y'all to send me the locks unit. Because
and I appreciate y'all not
we gonna make it work.
Him. No, I appreciate y'all not sending him the locks unit. We don't need that at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, we don't. No, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Let's leave
thank
it
you guys for coming back and joining us again. We truly appreciate you. It's beyond words now at this point. Like the fact that I sit down, I record a random conversation with my friend every single week, and then people are interested enough to come back and listen to it every single week takes me out every single time I think about it.
The fact that people like me never ceases to amaze me. I'm just gonna be 100% honest.
Virgo.
I'm like, are you sure you like me? Because I barely like myself. But if that's what we're going with,
yikes!
Let's do that.
Sounds like a conversation for the therapist.
We're working on it.
My therapist canceled on me this week. She got the flu. Who told her to get the flu? I was like, you need to,
ma'am.
Buckley's something. Like, I'll be right here. I'll be right here waiting.
I have not heard the name Buckley's. You are so Caribbean coded.
Listen, rapping.
Buckley. First of all,
they can't even sell it in America anymore.
Disgusting. And that's how you know it knocks the shit out of the cold that you have, because you just smell now I'm nauseous thinking about Buckley's.
So the way my mom used to allow me to take that when I was a kid was that she used to put a little sugar on the spoon and then pour the Buckley's over the sugar in order for me to take it. But like literally 3 minutes after I took it, what cold? What are we talking about?
You're not.
Like, what are we talking about?
I do not know what voodoo they put in Buckley's, but it knocks that cold out. Okay. But also Buckley's is so nasty that you avoid getting a cold, so you avoid having to take Buckley's. So that's why I'm convinced that I have not had a proper cold in decades, because I used to take Buckley's and I'm not going back there.
Yeah, I think I'm some sort of alien or something, because like you can ask my wife, like, I don't like to be sick for too long. So if I'm sick, like I'll just wake up one day and be like, I'm done, finished. Sickness is over. And I'm done. Like, just like, you got to tell yourself.
Not you telling the virus to get out your body.
It's
and
finished.
The virus
like,
listening.
I can't do it. The first time I did it, she was like, what? She could not understand it, but like, I was good.
That has me weak. That's such a Virgo coded thing, though. Who wakes up and it's just like, you know what, I'm over this. And then like the virus being like, all right, bet. I'm out.
On to the next.
Take another nap and we're going.
I do a lot of weird things. Like I walk around in the darkness and she'd be just like, turn on the light. Like, what is wrong with you? But like, you never know. You gotta be ready for the zombie apocalypse, all right? Just saying.
So you and your sister a while ago had mentioned that y'all do that. And I personally am with your wife on this. I'm gonna need y'all to turn on some lights, because the zombies may not see you, but they can smell you, because you have human blood pumping through you, in which they are trying to get you. So all this practicing that you're doing is absolutely useless unless you're a serial killer.
What I'm trying to say though, right, is like when we are actually in the apocalypse phase, right? You really think Con Edison is like pumping the lights into the house? Like, there's not going to be any lights.
We've already gone over this. If there is a zombie apocalypse, I am out of the game that first day. I'm not surviving. So I'm not worried about Con Edison and seeing in the dark, because I am giving myself over to the zombies. I'm not fighting. And I know people think I'm joking. It's no fight or flight. It's just death. I'm not. It's like I'm not running and I'm not fighting them. Just come on and do what y'all got to do, so I can go on to glory. Because no.
Listen. No. Anyway, what we got this week? I know you got a lot, so I don't want to waste too much time. What you got?
We're not going to waste time. Before we get started, I have to give a shout out to my Tufts Network, because I hit my group up this week asking for some resources for a family member who needed some resources. And in 4 minutes flat, I had about 8 resources that I could share with her.
Nice.
And like, it was crazy how, number one, they like turned up, and 2, how fast their own networks work. So shout out to Natalie, shout out to Ray, shout out to all of them, because like they came through and I was just like, you know what? This is dope as shit. Like dope. So I just wanted to give them a quick shout out.
That's beautiful.
So we have a lot of things to talk about this week. The first thing I want to talk about, because people drop off when we start talking about her, but I need to make this known. Beyonce's coming.
Is she? Wait.
I know that. I know you have not been paying attention to socials. I know
you're talking about
on the socials.
You talking about hair care?
No.
You're not talking about that? What are we talking about?
I'm not talking about sacred.
Joyhdae, I just spent a grip on something else. What are we talking about?
We'll get to that
here?
later. I don't know what it is yet, but Beyonce's coming. So there is 2 Super Bowl commercials, or 2 things that are being very Beyonce coded, that have dropped, that are teasers to something big. The first one was a white man squeezing lemons and saying she expects me to do all of these lemons, and then as it closes, it's Verizon, and then there's a snippet from My House playing.
Joyhdae.
And then in another commercial, Renee the horse and this white man are there. So Beyonce's coming.
You don't really understand. Like, honestly, as my Gen Z sister would say, I have the goosies. I don't know why. Goosebumps, yo, you know.
I know what it is. I know
what
it is,
but she said, I got the goosies. But like, yo, Joyhdae, I just spent a grip of cash on something else. Do not do this to me, Beyonce.
Oh, because I thought you was gonna tell me not to do it to you. And I'm like, it's not me, it's the queen.
My
She's
God.
coming. And I highly doubt that it has to do with her hair care line, because Sacred already is dropping commercials and stuff like this.
Right.
This has something to do with Verizon. When I tell you, as a Verizon holder, I cannot wait to see what this is, because I'm ready. I'm ready.
I was convinced, because there's a lot of rumors going around that Jay is dropping an album this year. You know, they don't ever drop at the same time. So, I was like, all right, he going to drop an album. That means she going to be cooking up some stuff. She dropping Sacred. Oh, billionaire status is coming. This is what's happening at the moment. Like, that's what she's focused on now. She done finished Renaissance, and like, this is the new evolution of Beyonce. I was like, all right, cool. Hair care, I don't really got much worries there, but I would love to support. But like, it's not that big of a deal. But now you talking reckless in these streets. So
I'm not talking reckless. These are my 2 speculations. Either Act 2 is being announced, or because she kept saying, because they kept playing, because in the first commercial, the first teaser that dropped, that My House snippet was playing.
Right.
Vegas Sphere.
Vegas what?
The Vegas Sphere. Have you seen the big sphere in Vegas?
Oh my God. Oh my, no. She's going to do a residency in, oh no. Oh, have you been to Vegas? Vegas costs too much money, Joyhdae. I'm spending at a minimum $5,000 just to go out there for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but
this is my speculation.
Oh,
Beyonce's coming.
Is annoying.
Something is coming, and we're not going to find out until Sunday. But something's coming.
Oh my gosh! All right.
So, me, myself, and I am ready for Usher's concert on Sunday. I don't know what else is happening. I don't know who the Green Bay Chiefs are playing. I just know that Usher Raymond is putting on a free concert.
Green Bay Chiefs. Yes. Let's think about that a little bit. Does that make much sense, Joyhdae?
Yes.
Green Bay Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So the Green Bay Chiefs are playing the
What is it? What is it now? What is it now?
I don't know. Sacramento Giants. No, the Giants are New York.
Oh, look at you.
I know the Giants, and I know the Jets, because I've been to their games. So the Green Bay Chiefs are playing the. It's somebody else's name that starts with an S. San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yes.
What?
Penguins.
Okay. Yep. The Penguins
So,
and the Chiefs. Yes.
Yes. The Penguins and the Chiefs are playing during Usher's concert. I personally could care less about the Penguins and the Chiefs. I am there for Usher's free concert.
Okay. So.
And I'm excited about it.
This is a little pet peeve of mine, and maybe hopefully going forward, you'll think about how you say this, and it won't happen anymore. So if you could care less, then you could care less.
Did I say couldn't? I say
no?
Couldn't?
You should say.
What did I say?
You said I could care less, but you really couldn't care less.
Couldn't.
Means that you're at the bottom of your caring. No more caring.
You know what it is? I tell y'all all the time sometimes. My mouth moves faster than my brain. And that was one of those moments. Because when people say I could care less, I'm always like, could you? Could you care less? Yes, you could. So the fact that I said that, my mouth is moving faster than my brain. So I'm with you on that. So anyway, Usher's having a concert during the Penguins and the Chiefs game on Sunday. And I am excited because it's Usher.
Somebody's gonna outshine Taylor Swift. That's what you're excited about. Somebody else is gonna outshine Taylor Swift. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Taylor Swift has been outshone her entire life. That poor white girl and this poor woe is me parade that she is on is very tiresome.
Listen,
we'll get into that.
Her boyfriend invented the fade. What do you mean? What you mean?
I'm gonna give Tucker his ones because they did ask him about that during an interview. And he did say, first of all, not y'all doing that to me on February 1st, which I said that's how you know he really likes black women, because how he knew when February 1st started.
Right.
That's the black woman in his life. And then he basically said, I didn't invent anything. I just get this fade. And I do have a nice one, and I'll tell you what it is. So I'm gonna give Tucker his ones and twos.
Why are you calling the man Tucker? What's wrong with you?
Because he's dating Taylor Swift, and Tucker and Taylor go better than Travis and Taylor.
See, this is why we should record earlier in the day, because you get a little unhinged as the sun goes down. That's what happens.
That man don't look like a Tucker to you now. He looked like a Travis before. When he was with Kayla, he was definitely giving me Travis vibes.
The fade makes him Travis for me. Fade. Yeah.
The fade makes him Travis, but then the Super Trooper beard that he has lets me know that he would pull up
Tucker.
He would pull up and start
license and registration, please. License and registration, please.
So until he returns to Kayla or women like Kayla, that is Tucker.
Okay.
I don't make the rules. That's what the streets are saying.
We don't make the rules. I get it.
Okay?
But the Usher concert is happening this weekend. At this point, so here we go. I presume something. Hopefully you have the time and the availability for the people. I'm thinking, since this episode will be coming out Monday morning, obviously we don't know what happened, and
right,
y'all gonna want to recap, and y'all keep saying everything happens during the weekend. Y'all dropped since Monday, so now by the time you get back to the next Monday, y'all done missed all these things. How about we record another short episode? Unhinged episode won't be crazily edited or anything, just because we got to get it out to the people. A YouTube exclusive Super Bowl recap.
What
you think?
I'm with it. I mean, we're not going to talk about the actual sport, right? Because I know nothing about Penguins and Chiefs, and I know nothing about football. It's the one sport that I just don't comprehend.
Okay, guys, if you've made it this far, thank you. What's going to happen is Monday evening, we'll record, and it'll come out, let's say, Tuesday morning on the YouTube? On the YouTube exclusive. Not on any of the other platforms. All right. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, if you want to see it, please subscribe.
And let us know who you rocking with. You rocking with the Penguins? You rocking with the Chiefs? Is it San Francisco or Green Bay? You let us know, and we'll let you know who won our poll that I just did. Anyway, I think first of all, you know what? I'm tired of TMZ, because TMZ is evil. Because you know who's going to be performing with Usher on Sunday, and it's not Beyonce.
Who's that?
It's Alicia Keys, and they're gonna be doing My Boo. And TMZ ruined it for everybody because they always want to be the
Oh,
first people to tell people something. So now I ruined it for y'all. Well, not really, because now it's
I mean,
Sunday, so
because
I really just ruined it for you.
but I'm also, I'm also not like super like upset, because like
Let me say
that's
something.
not the collaboration that I'm like starving to see, So
I am not upset, but I will say that My Boo was a song that I used to sing to my imaginary boyfriend back in the day. Okay, when I used to duet.
Who's that? Michael B.
No,
Jordan.
this was before Michael, and Michael's not imaginary. I need you. Oh wait, before we continue, today is actually Bay's birthday, which is why I'm a little unhinged right now. Because Bay and I have plans, and I need to like get this all together. Yes.
All right. Okay.
So happy birthday, Bay. Love you.
You want to let the people know what date that is? What date is his birthday?
Oh, February 9th.
Happy birthday, Michael B. Jordan. Leave her alone, please, because I know you have a little restraining order out. Just don't actually ratify it. Just like hold on to it, just in case. But like don't go through with it. That's
Babe,
what
this is what I'm talking about. This is what I be telling you when we talk on the phone at night. He don't believe. So when we go on that double date, I need you to. We're gonna run this back.
When's the double date? When's the double date?
He is busy right now, Ryan. I keep telling you that it's happening. Okay, just wait. Patience.
Like, what's
Patience
the date?
Is a virtue.
Is it? Is it a virtue?
Date yet? Okay. Yes. I'll talk about it. We'll discuss it tonight when I take him out for dinner for his birthday. Okay.
Where you going? Where you going?
We are going to Casa Cipriani.
So he's in New York. He's in New York right now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No doubt. Gotcha.
Duh. I'm taking him to Casa di Cipriani. Anyway, Usher's gonna put on the show of a lifetime. I myself cannot wait for it. Everything else that's supposed to be happening, I could care less about. I'm really only. I don't even know what time it's supposed to happen, but I will be tuning in, I guess. What time does this ridiculous game start that they are interrupting my Usher concert with?
The afternoon, yes.
Okay, well, I'll be tuning in at whatever.
I don't know the exact time, but like I'll be at work and then I'll be home and then I'll watch it. Okay. That's what'll happen.
We're ready. We are so ready, in fact, for Usher that in September.
Listen.
Where shall we be?
Wait. What's happening in September? What season is September?
Virgo season. Officially.
Okay. Just saying. All right.
And where shall we be? At the concert.
I mean, come on, because like I know when this drops, this is when the tickets actually drop Monday, the 12th. Is it the 12th?
Yes.
But in true Virgo fashion, we already have our tickets. Yes. We're in the same section and everything, same day this time.
Yes,
we're killing it.
First of all,
I'm just saying.
Two things. One, it's actually my birthday weekend, so we're gonna have to turn up just a little bit extra.
Just a little bit extra.
I'm
taking the next day off. So
he did. Yeah. He did release tickets after for my actual birthday day, but my birthday falls on a Monday, and we're not doing that.
I mean, you could just buy more tickets because it's going to be extra special for your birthday.
But we're good. I'm good on just the night that we're going. Second of all, how you tell me about pre-sale and then almost missed the pre-sale, sir?
Okay, Joyhdae, I'm driving. When you send me a text message to say, you don't say, "Hey, Ryan, the pre-sale tickets are now available. You should go on Ticketmaster and buy some tickets." What you say is
urgent.
You didn't say nothing urgent. It just said Usher pre-sale tickets ! That's it. Not even tickets. Tix. Tix. That's it. I'm driving. I ain't see the text message. Exactly 3 minutes later, we are on the phone. You, me, and my wife. You're like, I don't know about you, but I done got my tickets. I done texted you and you didn't even respond. 3 minutes, Joyhdae. 3 minutes. Your girl is shady. She could have called urgently. She didn't get no response with the text message. She could have called and been like, "Listen,
crazy boy, enough, right before your wife, I had you on a 5-minute time limit. I'm not gonna hold you. If your wife hadn't FaceTimed me, you was definitely getting a phone call because I'm about to be like, my guy. You told me about the tickets. Did you cop yours?
You was looking out for my wife because she definitely was not going to let me live it down if we didn't get tickets to the show.
Because I was like, you and my friend Javon actually were the people who sent me that Usher's tickets was going on pre-sale. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. And apparently I was the only one that was ready, because when I texted Javon, like, Usher, she was like, oh shit. And I'm like, I already got the tickets. Don't worry about it. So I was being a super Virgo.
But you didn't say, hey, I got tickets for Ryan and his wife too, and then he could just pay me back. You didn't do that. You didn't do that though.
This was almost as crazy as Beyonce tickets, because I would click on tickets and they would be like, gone.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? I clicked on it.
Yeah.
Like, I should have been able to click on it then.
It wasn't as crazy as Beyonce. And the way my anxiety was set up back when I was trying to buy that Beyonce ticket back when we bought it, like, I mean, it's a wonder that I'm still alive, because my heart was beating out my chest. This time it was a little bit more light. So I'm happy to God.
Our pre-sale was better than everyone else's pre-sale, because now people are upset because, like, it was almost like the same scramble of Beyonce.
Right.
And tickets were a little bit more expensive. Like, I was seeing, like,
more expensive than what?
Than what we spent. Like, I was saying $600. Yeah. Like, I was saying like $600 for sections, like similar sections to where we were sitting.
Right.
And I'm like, oh no. Love you down, Usher, but baby, let me love you down. Not that much though. Not that much, boo. I would have had to sit this one out. So we're gonna have a group outing. I can't call it a date because I'm going with Javon.
Grand old time. Yes.
In the same building, the same night, in the same section. I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, we're not exactly right next to each other, but what I'm gonna do is tap the neighbors right next to me and be like, "Move," and so then because
if they have to happen. Listen, Javon and I are known to be bullies from time to time, so depending on what our section looks like, you may not even have to do it. Well, you're actually better. Like, you're actually a couple.
I was about to say, because like I'm not coming back to the nosebleeds.
And they'll make sure it's first of all, we're not in the nosebleeds.
She one row ahead of me. 2 rows ahead of on top of me.
Literally 2 rows behind you, sir. Like, we're not in the nosebleeds. Okay,
Come on.
Let's not do all that. Okay, thank you. Rude. But I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's my birthday gift to myself. I'm not going to buy myself anything else for my birthday.
Lies. Stop lying to the people. Just like Michael B. Like, the lies. Like, we're not even halfway through the episode. What's wrong with you?
I'm going to move on, because you are doing a lot right now, and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Uh-huh. And since I'm on what you would say 10, I'm not going to go to my 3rd least favorite person in the world. I'm going to go to my 4th least favorite person in the world, because you, and that's actually kind of harsh. I don't care at all about this person, if we're going to be 100% honest. But you decided that you saw something and had to share it with me. And I don't know why you decided that you had to share it with me. And what I am talking about is Jennifer Lopez on Saturday Night Live.
Yo, Joyhdae, the scream I scrumped when this lady got on the damn screen. I was like, who told her to do this? And then she doubled down and brought out Lotto and Redman.
I could have gone my whole life without seeing both of those performances, if we're going to be 100% correct.
My God.
This is the thing. Jennifer Lopez is a beautiful woman. She is a beautiful woman.
Yes, she is.
I need somebody in her camp to explain to her that singing is just it's not her strong point. She had her run, right? When she was Jenny on the Block, she had her run.
When Ashanti was singing?
When Ashanti, they was dubbing her voice with Ashantis, it was a good time, okay? We was even allowed her saying the N-word back then, okay? We're not doing this anymore, Jennifer. Hang it up, miss. Hang it up and just act. Just act.
Yo, Joyhdae. Okay, let me run it. Let me set the stage. So, a couple weeks back, Jennifer Lopez went viral because there's been a viral TikTok going around where there's like this. It's called the Jiggy Woogie, dance or whatever. And so
Yes.
this is like a Jamaican dub to Redman, to an old Redman song, right? And
Right.
so this dance is so ridiculous. It's been going off all over the internet. But like, as far as what I've seen, it's been mostly Black and Caribbean people,
Yes.
you know, attempting to do the dance as
Right.
as it
As
should be.
usual.
So then I see Jennifer Lopez, like randomly, I just jumping on this trend, and I was just like, why? Who asked for this? What's happening? And it's one of those
Nobody.
things, like, it's like, you know, nails on a chalkboard. That's
Yeah.
that's how cringy it was to me.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Jennifer Lopez can't dance, right? Because she was one of the original Fly Girls, right? Like, she can move. But you get to a point where you hit a certain age and you say everything that the youth do is not for me. You know what I mean? Like, the young girls love these super full eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for me. You know what I mean?
You mean the ones that, like, if they blink too fast, they'll fly away?
Yes, it's not for me. You know what I mean? Because it's the youth. I let the youth have that.
Mm-hmm.
She should have left that to the youth.
Mm.
Okay? She should have left that to the youth.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, you sent me that. First of all, I don't know why I clicked, because I already knew that it was about to be something. I knew it was about to be some mess.
Yo, when I tell you I screamed, because it was just like, okay, once the TikTok died down, I was like, all right, that's it. It's over. People came for her. Like, and so so she was like, hell no, I'm about to double down. And so this mid song, Can't Get Enough or whatever, I was like, oh, she's on the show and she's doing the original version. I'm safe. I don't have to hear this Redman beat come on or nothing. And then immediately she finishes the first verse, and then I hear the break, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Just
then Lotto comes out. I was like, oh, she's trying to save the song. I'm like, all right, this makes a little sense. I'm like, all right, Lotto gets a look, she gets a look, everybody win, whatever. It's gonna pop off on Z100. That's the big station out here in New York. Right. If you're not from New York.
I think it's syndicated in other places.
But is it Z100 exactly? But yeah, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I was like, okay, whatever. And then when she broke out the dance, I was like, I literally jumped out of my skin, jumped out of the bed. And then Redman came out. I was like, why are you co-signing this? Why?
There was so much confusion going on with me over a few things. One, her outfit, because I was trying to figure out the holes on the side in this crop shirt. And then the outfit that her dancers were wearing, because I don't know if it was because they were so hairless. I couldn't tell if they had on like mesh skin suits or if they were like actually bare chested. I was so confused for a number of reasons. She could have kept that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
She could have kept that.
Definitely.
She also should have kept that ballad. You were not like, just what are we doing?
Yo,
you spent $100,000 to perform on Saturday Night Live and be mid.
Yo, the ballad had, like, she's rapping on the ballad. She swore she was Beyonce.
No, she swore she was Lauryn Hill. I mean, that's what she really thought she was doing. She thought she was giving us an introspective Lauryn Hill moment. You weren't.
Because you know Beyonce, one of my favorite women rappers. You know,
listen,
you know, so
top 2, not 2. That is what Beyonce is. Do you understand me? That is okay. Because B RZA be rocking. Okay.
Man,
Jennifer could have kept that.
Yeah, I could have lived with that.
The other funny thing about that too was, so you know, Ayo Edebiri was the host of Saturday Night Live with the J-Lo performance. A couple of years ago, she was on a podcast and basically was like, "Why is J-Lo singing? She could be doing so many other things."
Right.
And they actually did a skit based off of that, which I thought was so hilarious. Because, and also timely, because why is J-Lo singing?
Right. Yeah. I mean,
she's so many other things she could do.
Yeah. I mean, I think at a certain point, like at a certain level of wealth, like there's just certain things that you feel like you want to do and you just do it because you can, right? Like, and so I think that's what it is.
Well, Ben Affleck needs to keep her busy because we don't want it. We do not want it. Side note,
keep it.
You saw I guess there's slight beef between her and Britney Spears because she said something about Britney Spears. So Britney Spears let it leak that, or she didn't let it leak. Britney Spears came out and said that she made out with Ben Affleck. And if we're going on the timeline in which Britney said Ben Affleck was a grown man and Britney was underage, but you ain't hear that from me.
Look me in my eyeball. Does it look like I would know anything about this? That was the question. That was the original question. No.
I just had to get that out there, though. I just had to get that out there.
I mean, pedophilia is going around. That's it's catchy.
You know what?
Apparently,
that's a good seg. That's a good seg. Why is Dre and Michelle out here dating a 21-year-old little boy? And if I'm gonna call men out for disgusting behavior, just know that I'm an equal opportunity hater. So I'm gonna call women out for disgusting behavior.
This is what I hear.
She may even allegedly be pregnant by this man. Let me tell you something. Dre is disgusting. This man is as old as her oldest son,
who is 19 and this guy is 21. Yeah.
I know I say that my dating rule is you have to be able to get into Dave & Buster's on a Friday night. I don't mean 21 years old getting into Dave & Buster's on a Friday night.
Yo, and I hate to say this, but there are so many professionals out there, and I am so glad I am married. I am not rich or famous because
the
professionals are out.
Apart.
The professionals are outside. They're ready.
The crazy thing is, and that's the only thing that she is messing with this little boy for, is because he has money. He has an NBA contract. Mm-hmm. He is 21. She is 39 years old. 39 years old. Literally old enough to be this child's mother.
Literally, yes. Yes.
You're nasty.
Yeah.
But then we're also not surprised because this is the same Drea who left her son with some frozen Hot Pockets in a freezer so she could go party with Chris Brown. You mean to tell me,
correct,
in the time that you had your son and you was leaving him with frozen Hot Pockets in the freezer to now, you ain't learned nothing?
Nothing. I mean, she could say now that her son is an adult and she can do what she wants. I mean,
she has daughters.
That is crazy. That's like you having a kid right now. That's a girl, and then like in the future, like one of your male friends saying, "Okay,
that's
time
like
for
Vince
me to marry that
child."
Listen, why she calling Vince out?
Because Vince is the most problematic friend that I have, and it fits.
Vince would not do this. He would not. I'm gonna stick up for my bro.
Vince is he's actually a good guy. He's problematic, but he's a good guy. He's not the one that would do that. I do have friends that would do that. But when I tell you I would beat them up, I'll make sure that her father beat them up.
That's wild to me. That is wild to me.
Because these are babies. These are I looked at a picture of Jalen Green because I don't know what this little boy looked like. He's 21. He looks like he still burps up Similac. Why are we dating him?
Looks like he's still in high school.
That is gross. And then showing up at games proudly, she's gross. And she's lucky he's of age, technically, because I would be saying lock her up, to be 100%. I throw her in the same jail that y'all got R. Kelly in, because that is gross. Because how long have you been looking at this little boy? How long have you been looking at little boys his age? That's the first thing I start thinking about. Because I would never look at a 21-year-old and be like, yeah, I'm about to take that down.
Yeah. You see, this is the problem that I have, and which is why I think I'm not like a normal dude or whatever. Drea is outstanding in the looks department. Outstanding. But when you think about the person that Drea is, like, it just immediately dims the light a little bit. Like the whole halo that was there is just, it's like a ring of fire. Like, it's crazy. She's a professional. She's a professional.
She's slow. And she ain't never recovered from when she made that Megan Thee Stallion joke and got fired by Savage Fenty with less than 24 hours after making the joke, because it was a tacky joke. And she's never recovered from that. And I hope she never recovers from that, because why are you dating little boys? Has
she never recovered? She's supposedly, allegedly pregnant by this boy. Like, I'm telling you, professional. She knows what she's doing. She's recovered. She's recovering. And she will recover again after him. So what are we talking about?
If there's any young girls who come across this podcast, don't be like Drea.
As long as she could keep a slim waist and a fat derriere, it's going to happen.
I like how you stopped yourself to say derriere, because we all know what you wanted to say. I love how you stopped Tris. Derriere. Okay, sir. We knew what you wanted to say.
You gotta show that you have a little bit more vocabulary. I tell my children all the time not to be lazy in language. That's how people think you're dumb.
That's true.
You know?
You go ahead, Daddy. Well, I can't. That
I
sounds
try.
weird. Me calling you. Go ahead, Papa of the Year. Because me saying Daddy, that just felt.
Listen, who else is calling? You know who else is calling people Daddy?
Who?
Monique.
Oh my God. Why do? Here's the thing. I love Monique, right? And I do think that she has very valid points when she talks about the pay disparity that Black women face in entertainment, really in the world, in the workplace, period.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna need people to find a better platform than Club Shay Shay. And there's a couple of reasons for that. And that's because the main one is that Shannon Sharp talks like his tongue is heavy, and I can't listen for the whole duality of the show.
Another reason why they should not go on Club Shay Shay is because they are interviewing themselves, so they can absolutely do this on their own platform.
Yeah, they could. They really could, because all he come in and say.
All they could do is they could put the Club Shay Shay logo on their own platform, and they would never know the difference. They would never know the difference.
Because he just be like, "Who? Tyler Perry?" That's not a follow-up, sir. That's not how that works. That is not how that works. Anyway, Monique was on Club Shay Shay, who has become, Shannon Sharp has become the de facto podcast show for, I guess, Black celebrities, and in this particular instance, Black comics, to come on and unload the clip on people who have done them wrong in the past.
Right.
She was on there. She had a lot to say. She talked about Oprah, Tyler Perry, Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart. She reiterated the fact that she's been blacklisted in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
She criticized Oprah for overstepping boundaries, and also had some stuff to say about Tiffany Haddish's legal troubles. She also went after D.L. Hughley. I don't know how to say his last name.
Hughley.
Who was, in my opinion, the least funniest king of comedy on the Kings of Comedy thingamajigger. Was he on there?
He was.
See, why? Anyway, Tiffany Haddish apparently had done an interview with GQ magazine where she basically said she don't work like Oprah, she don't move like Monique, and so she's never had the Monique issues, and she doesn't have a husband like Monique's either, like causing problems. To which Monique said, "You may not, if you had a husband like mine." My sweet baby. You may not have 2 DUIs, sweet baby. You may not be caught up in what looks like you were grooming a child, sweet baby. But if you had a husband like mine, you may not be sitting in these positions where you have to explain yourself in these types of situations, sweet baby.
Yo,
because if there's one thing Monique gonna do is call you a sweet baby.
The auntie energy that she gives off is crazy. Auntie. And she be talking about you, and in the same breath, I love you. Because I love us. Because I love us.
Like, she said, she said, I don't judge. But I don't have a problem with you, but I'm judging. Because you just told this woman, maybe if you had a man, because Shay Shay, I'm not calling him Shannon because it's called Club Shay Shay. So Shay Shay was like, she don't even got a husband. And then Monique was like, and I'm going to take a sip to that. Messy. Y'all was being messy. On Oprah, she said, so her beef with Oprah, which I honestly, hearing her story, hearing her side of it, and we know Oprah's not going to talk about it, I can understand why she has beef with Oprah. Right. So after she won her Oscar, Oprah did a show, and she had her brother, who Monique alleges molested her, on the show. She did say that Oprah called her and asked her about it, and was like, and she basically told Oprah that she didn't mind if he had her on the show, if she had her brother on the show, if he actually changed as a person. But she doesn't want to deal with that. Oprah said she would scratch it, but she told her, if he's a different person, I don't want to get in the way. Again, if he's a different person.
Right.
She's upset because not only did Oprah have her brother on the show, she ended up having her mom, her father, her other brother, I think, and her grandmother on the show. And she's upset that Oprah never mentioned, you took the time to call me to tell me about my brother, but you didn't tell me about these other family members.
Right.
Especially this person who, molested you. Um, and listen, Oprah would have had to catch these hands, and I love Oprah, but she would have had to catch these hands because you're not about to sit my molester on TV and try to
Right.
humanize him,
Right.
and then make a moment out, especially in a moment in my life that I was supposed to be about me and
Right.
my accomplishments.
Right.
We're not doing that. So I'm not
Yeah.
mad at her
Yeah.
about that. I can
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
Then Tyler Perry. Listen, I know we love Tyler Perry, or some of y'all. I personally could care less. He's a Virgo. I give him props for being a Virgo who does good things.
Couldn't.
I couldn't care less.
I'm done. That's the last time.
And it's because this is the last time I'm gonna say I could care less. I couldn't care less about him being a Virgo, but I couldn't care less about him, honestly, as a person.
Right.
So apparently she wanted to get paid for something, and I think it was promo for whatever movie he was co-producing with a bunch of other people.
Right.
And she said, "Who are you talking to? I'm a Black woman." And he basically said, "I'm not in the habit of giving away money for free." To which she told him, "And I'm not in the habit of working for free." To which I say, touche, Monique. None of us are in the habit of working for free. She then follows this up with audio recording of Tyler Perry admitting like he did her wrong, that people are clinging on to.
Mm-hmm.
We also have her issue with D.L. Hewley because she was supposed to be on his show and they were supposed to play Would You Rather. And the Would You Rather that they did with her husband was, or that they wanted to do with her husband was, would you rather have your husband sleep with Lee Daniels or sleep with Corinne Superhead Stevens?
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'm not doing that, honey." And that is what it is. DL got on his platform and called her a liar. And I'm going to tell you, DL, we don't believe you. You know why we don't believe you? Because I remember when May Your Baby soul rest in peace when he died. He had an affair on his wife and had an affair baby, and the affair baby died. And he basically said that it was a blessing that the affair baby died. So,
oh man,
you are trash.
Trash.
So even if Monique was wrong, she's right because you are trash. So,
yeah, I mean, I've said this. I said this a couple of weeks ago on like different episodes. I've said this on multiple occasions, right? This industry is cutthroat. It'll chew you up and spit you out. It's just like if you're not willing to play the game, it's not the industry for you, right? Like, and I completely understand where Monique is coming from and how these like injustices are like, you know, rampant, right? Mm-hmm. The issue here is that a lot of like the entertainment industry, when it comes down to, you know, film, television, you know, music, all of that type of stuff, if people don't like you, you will not win in this industry. And that takes
again.
If people don't like you, you will not win in this industry. And the issue with that is that a lot of times you end up, a lot of people that make it high in the industry kiss ass, don't speak when they're supposed to speak, will defend people that they probably don't want to defend, like all of these different things to play the game in order to have what they have, right? And I mean, and I can't say that there's what's right or wrong when it comes to any of that, because it's really what you're willing to do for what you've worked so hard for, regardless. I don't know. I've had some questionable you know, experiences where I was just like, you know, yep, that's not me, and you know, move on. And you know, I know I could be someplace different right now, but like, you know, that's just not me. I say all that to say, this is the same sort of situation with Nicki and why Nicki doesn't have a Grammy, and like, you know, different things like that. It's just people gotta like you, and if people don't like you, you're not gonna have what you think you deserve. That's just how this industry works. And until you create a different industry that you're the head of or whatever, then, you know, it is what it is. And I commend people for standing 10 toes down and standing on business and doing that. Like, but there are like, you know, job setbacks and like all of that goes along with that, consequences for all of your actions. So, I mean,
we're not going to get too much into the Grammys because obviously it happens. People are over it. But you saw what I saw
the best part about it?
When old boy got on stage.
Stop playing in my wife's face.
And basically had his Will Smith moment without slapping anybody, but was still slapping people.
Keep my wife's name. Okay, sorry.
So Jay-Z was given the Dr. Dre Global Citizen Award or Global Humanitarian Award at the Grammys. And he had a lot to say. Most being that, you know, we shouldn't really care about the Grammys, but we do care about the Grammys because even when he boycotted, he watched, which I think is what most people do, right?
Right.
Then he basically was like, by your own metrics, it don't make sense. How you have the
person with the most awards,
most Grammy wins, never get album of the year, which come on, makes sense.
Every single time she was nominated, she had the album of the year every single time.
And also said, you know, some of y'all I probably agree. Some of y'all probably don't. Some of y'all should be on this list. Some of y'all aren't on this list who probably should be on this list. And some of y'all are on this list that shouldn't be on this list.
Yo, the way Jay-Z speaks in double entendre without, I don't know, I can't say that without even knowing, because he speaks intentionally. He speaks like...
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Yo, his double entendre game is crazy.
I only bring that part up to say that he said that and never mentioned any names.
No names.
But for some reason, Taylor Swift fans have been on a rampage over this, which in my opinion lets me know that y'all don't think she deserves any of the Album of the Year awards that she has won, because he never said any names. And y'all are the only ones who were with pitchforks talking about she's better. And when in all actuality, and this is not going to become a Taylor Swift rant because I'm going to rant on somebody else next because he's my least favorite person ever. But if we're being 100% honest, she makes the same album every goddamn time. And the only reason y'all like it, and the only reason y'all eat it up is because it's y'all same very, very mundane, very boring life story. Because y'all are all dealing with the same trash ass men over and over again. So it strikes a chord with you. She's not moving needles. Then I saw somebody else on a podcast say that Celine Dion cannot compete essentially with Taylor Swift. To which I say,
I was getting ready to say, point, before you continue,
yes,
if you ever in your life play in our Caribbean Celine Dion's face again,
okay,
you coming for the jugular, all right? That's what we doing. What are you talking? Like, are you? You don't listen. As my mother, my Guyanese mother would say, "Hey boy, when you come in this room and you see big adults, big chap like that, say something. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Don't say something. When you see adults in the room, what's wrong with you? At minimum, hello, hi. What is wrong with this girl? Are you crazy?"
First of all, Celine Dion, who we thought we were losing, okay?
Yeah.
Called up Loa and was like, put me on, sir, because we about to touch this Grammy stage.
Son.
And you don't even look at her
at all.
You don't even say, Celine, I appreciate you being here, Queen, because we all know that when it comes to vocal Bibles, you are one of the top 5 vocal Bibles that exist today.
Come on.
And we got to give you your flowers. I know I can't sing, Celine. I know I can't sing. But I understand that you paved the way for mediocre women like me to strum my guitar and put my little ooh out. You mean to tell me she couldn't do that?
Yo, the way this lady just came up on the stage and was like, great, I got the award. Oh my gosh. Best Actress Award. I won. Yes.
Hang it up.
And then
you can't be surprised every time, sweetheart.
And then
hang it up.
And then was just like, I got a new album coming in April. Like, yo, smack in people's faces, and y'all still think this lady is the next coming of Christ. Like, what are we talking about?
This world awards mediocrity, and Taylor Swift is the example. And I say that to say I wholly blame Kanye West for this, because if he had not gone on that stage and interrupted her, then people would not feel like they constantly need to save her and deify her. Back to this man who said that Celine Dion, I hope your mother disowns you. Because you spoke nonsense. Celine Dion can't hold a candle to Taylor Swift. I hope when your mom listened to that podcast, she put you over her knee and whooped your ass, because that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard somebody say this week. And I've heard a lot of dumb shit this week.
People are really delusional. Like we speak about this all the time. Like, I feel like we all went to sleep one night and woke up in the upside down. Like, cause what is happening in this world? What happened?
I just need everybody
Delulu
to just stop. If you enjoy Taylor Swift, enjoy Taylor Swift. Nobody's stopping you from enjoying Taylor Swift. Y'all got to stop comparing her to the greats. Okay? That's what y'all got to stop doing. Stop comparing her to. She is great for right now.
Right.
But I guarantee you, in 30 years, your grandkids and your kids are going to be like, this is what you liked. Stop comparing her, okay?
Yeah.
Not to Miss Celine, if you want me to, whatever the goddamn song is. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because, like, if we go back and listen to our parents' music, if we just talking about the Motown catalog alone, we not like, if we putting that up against some of the music from today, it's apples and oranges. That's what it is.
Some of y'all are not seeing heaven behind this woman because God don't like ugly, and y'all are being ugly for no reason. Okay? And I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to be so for real. Okay? Be so for real. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Since we talk about mediocrity, in mediocre light-skinned men news, Drake decided that he was going to leak his nudes.
Oh, I thought we was.
And I think I'm probably
this. I thought we was going to get right past
you
this.
and I are probably the only people who did not look for nor care about Drake and his mediocre nudes.
You know why?
Why?
I woke up in the morning to a text message in the group chat saying, I didn't know it was on my bingo card that Drake's peen was going to be all over my my Twitter this morning.
Yes. To which I say, who you following? Messy. And I don't mean that in a degrading way. I mean that in your timeline is messy, sir.
First of all, I don't go on Twitter. 1. 2, I was like, thanks for the heads up. No pun intended. And I was like, I'm going to stay clear off of social media today. I'll be all right. I'll be okay. Thanks for that.
I was on social media and I saw it.
Of course you did.
Not it. I didn't see it because I didn't look for it. I saw people saying that I thought I was going to wake up and see this morning.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't want to see mediocre penis, so I'm not going to go look for it. I say all that to say, we all know you leaked it because Megan came for you and your BBL and your BBL scars, and you just wanted to try to shake the table a little bit. And I'm not distracted, sir. You're whack. You're still whack. I'm sure the nude that was leaked is whack. You were just whack. You exude whackness. Even the way that you did it was whack. And the only reason I know what you did is because, and we got to talk about this, some of you straight men need help. Because why?
Do we need to talk about this?
No, we do. Because why was some of y'all straight men running? 1, to go find it.
Oh, man.
2, to talk about this nigga's perfect because look at this. Weird. And
wow.
3, going to, in your chase for virality and clout, going on social media to reenact what you saw in the Drake video. That something's wrong. Something is wrong. Okay? And I need y'all to realize that.
Y'all asking me why I'm not on social media as much as y'all want me to be on. First of all, I'm making content for Virgo season show page 1. So to do that and do mine, that's a lot of damn work. But this is precisely the reason. Why must I subject myself to this, Joyhdae? Why? I'm a grown man with children and a job. I have other things to worry about. Not this.
Listen, I'm a single mother to my beautiful Yorkie son.
This girl, all day with this delusion. Okay.
To my beautiful Yorkie son.
Mm-hmm.
I was perusing TikTok and I saw a man who tried to tell people that he's heterosexual reenact what he saw in the Drake video. Sir, why didn't you click off immediately when you saw what the purpose of the video was?
Right.
I would have clicked off.
Right.
And I'm a heterosexual woman, so I should have been like, oh, let me see. I could care less what Drake has going on. I couldn't care less with what Drake has going on because he's mediocre. So I'm pretty sure his penis is mediocre. I'm pretty sure his penis game is mediocre. And you want to know why I know his penis game is mediocre? Because Rihanna left him. She's with A$AP Rocky. And if we're going to do apples to oranges in terms of like success, you would think she would choose somebody as corny as Drake. But she didn't. She didn't choose Aubrey. She's with cool ass A$AP from Harlem. Mediocre. He's mediocre. Okay? Let him be mediocre. But we still know that you got your abs etched and a BBL. And you want to be an Instagram influencer or a TikTok influencer, but you get ready with me's and all that. We don't want it.
Have you had dinner yet? Oh, you said you're going to dinner. You're going to dinner with your imaginary boyfriend.
I have to take my boyfriend to dinner for his birthday. Why it gotta be
because you definitely sound like you haven't eaten.
I haven't. Also, last thing before we wrap this up, Wendy Williams is doing a documentary. Where's Wendy Williams?
Why are you laughing? Because I would like to laugh, but like for all of the trailers that I saw, I feel like this is more sad than funny to me. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. We're being serious. Okay, sorry.
Oh, jeez, girl. What is wrong with you?
Where is Wendy Williams is a 2-part Lifetime documentary that offers an unfiltered look into her life after her show ended. Mm-hmm. It's been produced over nearly 2 years and explores her struggles with mental and physical health, her financial guardianship, and her efforts to revive her career. It also raises questions about who has her best interest at heart. Honestly, probably just her son. I saw it. It's very sad. I'm not going to hold you. It's very sad. Wendy's going through it. But God also don't like ugly, and she's put out a lot of ugly in this world.
There's that part. There is that part.
I'm not going to say she deserves it, but I'm going to say that karma will come at some point for everybody.
Listen, this is why I really honestly, Joyhdae, I do my best every morning, and I'm like, I ask for forgiveness all the time because like you never know how you're affecting people and all of that, but I do my best to do good by everybody that I come across because like you said, it's going to come for everyone, and so like
karma don't miss. It don't miss. And there's moments, I'm not gonna lie though, there are moments in the documentary that are heartbreaking because she just looks done for. And I hope that she gets the help that she needs, both mentally and physically. And I hope that the people around her really do start taking care of her better because what I saw was just, it wasn't cute.
Yeah, it's really sad. Like, I mean, honestly, if she was in better health and this was coming out, we would have lots to say. I mean, I think I would have more to say, but like, I just don't like to like kick people when they're down. Like also like, like it's like they, like you said, God don't like ugly. So what would it look like for me to be ugly in this situation? It really is looking real dire. And
it is looking dire for her.
I mean, I'll watch because it's Lifetime. My wife loved that damn channel, and so what she watched, I gotta watch. So we'll be watching. But
I'll wait
we'll
for
see.
you to give me the I'll wait for you to give me the breakdown. And also, really quickly, Yolanda Saldivar, the murderer of Selena Quintanilla Perez. Okay, we do anything for Selena's. Has a documentary also coming out. We don't want it. We don't want it because it's still on site for you, sis. Okay, it is still on site for you. Talking about something, she's gonna tell her side of the story. We don't want your side of the story. What we want is to know the exact day and time that you're getting let out, so that we could all be at the prison, ready to greet you with these hands because you killed Selena. Okay, Selena, bitty bitty bam bam. Do you understand? Selena is probably the one one of the main unifiers for Black people, Latinos, and all Latinos, not even just Mexicans, all Latinos, Asian. This is global.
Yeah.
You killed her and you want us to hear your side of the story. See these hands, miss. I hope you come out and we all out there ready for you. Because I think she's supposed to be coming out next year.
Wow.
Be ready. We're ready. Wow. In March, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We already planning, sis. We there. Oh, we there.
Well, yes, you're there. I won't be there. I'm sorry. I just
I'm not gonna lie. I won't be there either, but I'll be there in spirit.
I don't want no smoke. I'm a big tall Black man. They gonna see me. They gonna see me. And 2, they're gonna lock me up. I'm right outside the jail. They could just put me right in.
As I said, I am a single mother to a
like,
Yorkie
it's not for
son,
me.
and I cannot go to jail for him. You know, he needs his mother in his life.
Exactly.
It's hard raising a young Black man in this world, and I just can't. You know, I gotta set a good example for him. So
right, and I'm raising 2 young girls, and I'm trying to keep blue face off their face. Right, so we're gonna keep that.
Y'all gotta stop with these tattoos on the face. But
listen, I gotta stay out. I gotta stay outside. Guide these children to where they need to go. I don't get it. Like, who raised
I will never
you?
love.
Who
I don't
raised
know,
you?
but I know that I will never love somebody
God.
so much to put their tattoo their face on my face.
Oh,
like
my
that's just
goodness.
That just sounds dumb. Hey, I just want you to tattoo a face on my face. It just sounds dumb. Just dumb. But whatever.
Listen, what I say is to all those people who pick their noses, I was born with mine, all right?
Ryan. Ready?
I mean, obviously I've started, so I am ready.
What has 5 toes but isn't your foot?
Wow. Seems like it's a good setup. What is it going to be?
My foot.
Oh God! Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with y'all? What is going on? What is going on? Oh my gosh! What did the Greeks use to cut their pizza?
A Caesar?
Little Caesars.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
Shut up.
Listen, I tell you, I read. I like words. You listen, I like science, pterodactyl. I know y'all didn't know how to spell it. Y'all still don't know. I'm saying the P is silent, and y'all still don't know what that means because y'all don't know how to spell it.
Yo, I hate you.
I'm just saying.
I hate you.
My sister said she was walking behind Simba, right? And Simba was walking too slow, so she told him to Mufasa. She sent me that joke. She told me to say it. I didn't know how to say it, so I made sure I said my sister ahead of time so they know. It didn't come from me. It didn't come from me, all right? Okay.
What do you call men waiting in line for a haircut?
What?
A barbecue.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's it called when you're a criminal, right? And you land in an airplane?
A criminal who landed in an airplane?
When you were criminal, right? And you and you land in an airplane. What they call that?
I don't know what.
Condescending. Virgo Season Show at gmail.com is the email address. Send us your suggestions, your likes, your dislikes, all that stuff. We'll see you actually tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow, technically, from when y'all see this. You can also find us on social media at Virgo Season Show. That's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Sure. Bye.
Bye.
Virgo Season.